Hey there, Tiger friends. It's Miss Caitlin here, and today we're going to learn about all of the shapes that we can see during our Passover Seder. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and you can either follow along on my screen or you can print out the handy copies that I sent to mommies and daddies and do them at your own desk. Let's see what's up. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go to my Pesach shapes right here. Awesome. Okay, if you can see, Miss Caitlin has a lovely mouse and I can move back and forth. I'm even going to use it to draw, just like you can. You can see it says the Seder plate is round. It is a circle. Do you see me drawing this big circle around and around and around? That's the Seder plate, it's circle. You can also trace and color your circles. Tracing can be a little hard, but I'd love for you to practice. So you're going to trace, you're going to go around the circle. If it's easier, you can also just color in the circle, just like Miss Caitlin's doing. I'm coloring the whole circle in. There we go. Awesome. Next, I see another shape. It says the Haggadah is a rectangle. Let me see if I can draw it from 1 point, 2 points, 3, 4. I'm going to go around and around my Haggadah. Now remember, my Haggadah, it means to tell. And so it's going to help us tell the story of Passover. I also have my rectangles underneath that I can trace. So I can trace 1, 2, 3, 4 on these dotted lines. Dot, dot, dot. Or I can color it in like I colored in my square. Now it's going to be a little hard to stay within the lines, but I think you can do it. I think you can. Let's see what other shapes we've got going on today. Let's see. Hold on one sec. Stop that. There we go. We're going to go to a new page. And look, all of those other shapes are still on our page. That's not what we want. So we want to undo them all so we can do our new colors, our new shapes. Okay, thanks for doing this with me. Awesome. It says here, the afikomen is a crescent. And sometimes when you break it, it doesn't break right down the middle. It makes 2 moon shapes, like a crescent. So I'm going to draw that ready in blue. There we go. Blue, just like that. And below, I see 3 crescents that you can try to draw today. So you can try and trace the crescent, or if you'd like to color in the crescent moon shape, you can color it in with your markers or crayons. Okay, let's see. The other shape that I see, and this one, we know what this one is. This is matzah, and matzah is in the shape of a square. It is in a square. It is at a nice, perfect square with 1 point, 2 points, 3, 4 points, and 4 sides that are exactly the same. That makes it easy when I want to trace 1, 2, 3, and 4, and if I want to color them in. See? Color, color, color. Awesome. Look at that. Those are our squares. Let's see what shape is next. Okay. Ooh, I have a new shape that I don't know if you know about. It is called a cylinder. And if you look at a cylinder, it's basically like a circle that's stretched out so it stands up nice and tall. You can see on my cylinder right here, I have a circle shape. See what I'm coloring in? And then it's stretched out, nice and long. And this is the maror, the bitter herbs. Oftentimes, we use horseradish. I'm now going to trace my cylinder. So you can see the one in the middle. I'm tracing the circle, and I've got the nice long stretchy part. Good job. Or I could color the whole thing in. Color, color, just like that. Okay. Next, I see the Star of David, the Magen David, and it's made up of 2 shapes. Did you know that some shapes are made up of other shapes? Yep. And triangles can do lots of things. Triangles can make squares. triangles can also make stars. So if you see, there are 2 stars where I'm circling. They're on top of each other, all of them. If you look down below where it says trace and color the triangles, I can trace 1 triangle, I can trace 2 triangles, or I could color my star in, which is just the 2 triangles on top of each other. I can make a beautiful Star of David. Look at that. This is so much fun. Now, my friends, I'm really excited to see what you guys can do with your Passover shapes. There's lots of fun things that we can notice about our Passover plate. I wonder if you can see more than just 1 circle on your Passover plate. I wonder if you can see squares or triangles or even rectangles. I know for a fact you'll probably see an oval just like Humpty Dumpty when you put an egg on your plate. Okay, friends, I'll see you later, but for now, enjoy your Pesach shapes. Bye.